This is normal vision. This is with cataracts, this is with glaucoma, this is with macular degeneration, and this is with diabetic retinopathy. And if left untreated, they can all end up looking like this.
Meet Dr. Michael Greger, a world-renowned physician, public health advocate, and founding member of the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. Educated at Cornell University, Dr. Greger has spent decades researching plant-based nutrition to uncover scientifically proven methods for preventing and reversing chronic diseases. His groundbreaking work, including the popular books How Not to Die and How Not to Age, aim to spread life-changing dietary knowledge worldwide. Dr. Greger's research and advocacy empower individuals to make informed dietary choices, providing them with the tools to safeguard their health against cancer and other diseases. In this video, Dr. Greger will reveal 5 breakfasts that protect the eyes and reduce vision loss. He'll explain how the beneficial compounds in these foods support both eye health and overall wellness. But that's not all. We'll also share simple, delicious recipes to help you incorporate these superfoods into your breakfast and maximize their health benefits. However, before we dive in, let's explore the powerful connection between diet and eye health and why it's so important.
Instead of trading one type of vision loss for another, instead of pigmenting the front of your eyes with cataracts, better to pigment the back of our eyes with diet. The pigment in the back of our eye is entirely of dietary origin, thus suggesting that the most common cause of going blind in the Western world could be delayed or even averted with appropriate dietary modification.
Did you know that your daily food choices can have a major impact on your eyesight? However, protecting your vision from diseases like macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in the Western world, might be as simple as adding more eye-friendly nutrients to your diet. Dr. Michael Greger explains that the retina, located at the back of the eye, contains a vital pigment drawn from the nutrients in our food. By enriching this pigment through a nutrient-rich diet, we can help protect against macular degeneration and other eye-related conditions. To back this up with scientific evidence, studies by the American Academy of Ophthalmology show that consuming a diet high in phytonutrients like antioxidants can reduce your risk of developing eye-related diseases like cataracts. However, the best part is that these nutrients can be found in many delicious foods you may already love. So without further ado, let's dive into these 5 tasty superfoods and their breakfast recipes. The first foods Dr. Greger will be talking about are foods rich in zeaxanthin.
The eye is designed to take sunlight and focus it like a magnifying glass into the back of our eyes. Thankfully, we have a layer of cells in our eye called the retinal pigment epithelium that supports and protects our delicate retinal eyesight machinery. This layer builds up yellow plant pigments from our diet, like zeaxanthin, which absorbs blue light and protects the retina from the photooxidative damage.
Zeaxanthin is a yellow plant pigment that plays an essential role in protecting our eye health. Dr. Greger explains that zeaxanthin absorbs blue light, shielding the retina from photooxidative damage. This is due to zeaxanthin's unique ability to accumulate in the retinal pigment epithelium, which is a layer of cells that supports and protects the delicate structures involved in vision. Here's the best part. Increasing your intake of zeaxanthin-rich foods, such as eggs, bell peppers, sweet potatoes, papaya, grapes, and whole grains, can help your eyes fight vision-threatening conditions. In fact, research consistently demonstrates that zeaxanthin, along with its counterpart lutein, offers significant benefits for eye health. Studies conducted by the National Institute of Health have demonstrated that lutein and zeaxanthin may safeguard against chronic eye diseases, including age-related macular degeneration. These findings suggest that incorporating zeaxanthin-rich foods into your diet can have a major impact on preserving your vision. But how does zeaxanthin work its magic? Well, it absorbs blue light, helping to reduce stress on the eyes that can damage the retina. This is especially important in today's digital world, as we spend long hours in front of screens that emit harmful blue light. But the benefits of zeaxanthin don't stop there. It can also improve vision and lessen eye fatigue. Imagine being able to read, work, or enjoy your favorite activities without straining your eyes. So when it comes to enjoying a zeaxanthin-rich breakfast, sunrise sweet potato scramble sounds delicious. To prepare this dish, start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Next, grate 2 large sweet potatoes and mix them with diced onion, minced garlic, and a drizzle of olive oil in a bowl. Toss everything together to coat evenly, then spread the mixture on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes, flipping the sweet potatoes halfway through until they are golden brown. While the sweet potatoes bake, whisk 4 pasture-raised eggs in a separate bowl, adding salt and pepper to taste. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium heat, then pour in the eggs, scramble them until fully cooked, and then serve them on top of the crispy sweet potato hash browns. For a touch of freshness, garnish with chopped parsley or chives. Your delicious zeaxanthin-rich breakfast is now ready. Before we continue, please note that this content is for informational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or taking new supplements. Moving on, Dr. Greger is going to be revealing the eye benefits of consuming whole oranges.
Eating a couple of oranges every week was associated with dramatically lower risk. Not orange juice, though. You can drink orange juice every day and it didn't seem to matter.
According to Dr. Michael Greger, oranges are one fruit that greatly benefits eye health. What's even more interesting is that it's not just the vitamin C or other nutrients in oranges that contribute to this, it's the whole fruit. Research has consistently shown that eating whole oranges can significantly lower the risk of age-related macular degeneration. One study conducted by Colorado State University equally found that people who ate more than 1 serving of oranges per week were an impressive 92% less likely to develop age-related macular degeneration. So, the question is, why are whole oranges so effective? Well, one reason is that they contain a complex mix of nutrients, including vitamin C, vitamin E, and beta-carotene, which work together to protect the eyes. Additionally, oranges are rich in flavonoids, which are powerful antioxidants that have been shown to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the eyes. You might be thinking, since orange juice is easy to make, why not choose that instead? Here's the catch. Dr. Greger pointed out that drinking orange juice daily doesn't provide the same protective benefits as eating whole oranges. This is likely because juicing removes much of the fiber and other valuable compounds found in the fruit. When you drink juice, you're mainly consuming concentrated sugar without the nutrients and fiber that whole oranges offer. In contrast, eating whole oranges provides a slow release of nutrients and fiber, helping to regulate blood sugar levels and support overall eye health. For a delicious breakfast recipe featuring oranges, try making Citrus Bliss avocado toast. Start by toasting whole grain bread until it's lightly browned. Mash ripe avocado and spread it on the toast, leaving a small border around the edges. Squeeze fresh orange juice over the avocado, then sprinkle grated orange zest and a pinch of salt to taste. Next, add sliced or segmented fresh oranges on top for visual appeal. For an extra burst of flavor, drizzle a little honey or maple syrup over the orange slices. This sweet and savory combination pairs beautifully with the creamy avocado. Finally, sprinkle some chopped fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro for a pop of color and freshness. Enjoy your vibrant breakfast. Before we continue, if you're looking to dive deeper into how diet can protect your eyes and boost your overall health, be sure to subscribe to the QuickTime newsletter linked below. Each week, we share expert-backed tips, delicious recipes, and actionable steps to help you live longer and feel your best, delivered right to your inbox. Next, Dr. Greger will reveal corn's surprising health benefits for the eyes. So let's find out.
What about getting it from the source? A cup of corn and a half cup of spinach a day for 3 months. A dramatic boost in protective eye pigment. What's neat about this study is that they went back and measured the levels 3 months after the study stopped, and the levels were still way up here. So once we build up our macular pigment with a healthy diet, our eyeballs really try to hold on to it. So even if we go on vacation and end up eating more iceberg lettuce than spinach, our eyes will hold on until we get back.
Did you know that a simple cup of corn a day can dramatically boost your eye health? According to Dr. Michael Greger, a study found that combining corn with spinach for just 3 months resulted in a remarkable increase in protective eye pigment. But that's not all. The study also revealed that even after the diet was stopped, the beneficial effects persisted for months. So, what makes corn such a potent eye protector? You see, corn is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, which are two antioxidants that play a critical role in protecting your eyes from damage. These pigments accumulate in the macula, the part of the eye responsible for central vision, and help filter out harmful blue light. But corn's benefits don't stop there. Research from the National Institute of Health suggests that consuming sweet corn may support healthy eyes. This is likely due to corn's high content of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which work together to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the eyes. You can start your day with a delicious corn and spinach frittata. To prepare, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large skillet, heat olive oil over medium heat and saute diced onions until they become translucent and caramelized. Add fresh corn kernels and cook until they are slightly tender. Then stir in chopped spinach until it wilts. In a separate bowl, whisk together eggs, salt, and pepper. Pour the egg mixture over the corn and spinach in the skillet. Transfer the skillet to the oven and bake for 15 to 20 minutes, or until the eggs are set and golden brown. Remove from the oven and let it cool for a few minutes. Slice into wedges and serve hot, garnished with chopped fresh herbs like parsley or chives. Speaking of berries, they're also one of the foods Dr. Greger recommends to protect your eyes and reduce vision loss.
As we age, our critical RPE layer starts to break down, but we may be able to decelerate that aging with blueberries. Here are human RPE cells in a petri dish exposed to various stressors. The ones bathed in blueberry anthocyanins had fewer free radicals and a lower proportion of aged cells, suggesting that blueberries and these other red, blue, purple pigmented fruits and vegetables may help prevent age-related macular degeneration. And blueberries may be especially important for blue eyes, as we saw in an earlier video.
Berries are often called the ultimate superfood, and for good reasons. As we age, our eyes can suffer from a decline in a vital layer called the retinal pigment epithelium, or RPE. The RPE is a thin layer of cells that supports the retina, helping to maintain its health and protect our vision. When the RPE breaks down, it can lead to vision problems. However, research shows that berries, especially blueberries, can help slow this aging process. Dr. Michael Greger explains that the anthocyanins in blueberries can reduce free radicals and damage cells in the RPE. This means that eating blueberries may help protect the RPE and lower the risk of age-related macular degeneration. But that's not all. Studies have consistently shown that berries offer protective benefits for eye health. Research published on Science Direct, the world's leading source for scientific research, found that higher blueberry consumption significantly lowers the risk of age-related macular degeneration. So, what makes berries so effective? They are loaded with antioxidants, including anthocyanins, flavonoids, and phenolic acids. These compounds work together to reduce oxidative stress, inflammation, and cell damage in the eyes. In fact, berries boast some of the highest antioxidant levels among all fruits and vegetables, meaning that even a small serving can significantly benefit our eye health. Now let's dive into a delicious breakfast recipe with berries, blueberry muesli. To make this tasty dish, start by mixing rolled oats, chopped almonds, and chopped walnuts in a bowl. Add a drizzle of honey and some grated coconut, then stir everything together until it's well combined. Next, gently fold in fresh blueberries and diced apples. Spoon the mixture into individual bowls and top with extra blueberries, a bit more honey, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. For a creamier texture, feel free to add a dollop of yogurt or a splash of milk. Voila! Enjoy your eye-healthy and delicious breakfast. Another potent eye-healthy food Dr. Greger recommends is vegetables, especially leafy greens. Let's find out why.
In our next story, kale and collard greens play a starring role in the prevention of glaucoma. Glaucoma is the second leading cause of legal blindness in white women, but the #1 cause of blindness in African American women. That's one reason researchers chose a population of African American women to study the effects of fruit and vegetable consumption on glaucoma risk. But the other reason is because they were specifically interested in foods with the highest concentration of those eye-protecting phytonutrients like zeaxanthin, kale, and collard greens.
When it comes to eye health, leafy greens like kale and collard greens deserve a spotlight. According to Dr. Michael Greger, leafy greens play an important role in preventing glaucoma, which is the second leading cause of legal blindness among white women and the top cause among African American women. But their benefits extend far beyond just glaucoma prevention. Leafy greens are also packed with lutein, a powerful plant nutrient that provides impressive support for eye health. As mentioned earlier, lutein is a type of carotenoid that accumulates in the macula, the part of the eye responsible for central vision. By absorbing blue light and reducing oxidative stress, lutein helps safeguard the eyes against damage. In fact, a study published on Science Direct found that increased lutein consumption significantly lowered the risk of age-related eye diseases, such as macular degeneration and cataracts. For a healthy leafy green breakfast, you can begin your day with Mediterranean greens scramble. To get started, heat olive oil in a skillet over medium heat, then add minced garlic and sauté until fragrant. Next, add chopped kale, spinach, and collard greens, stirring to combine. Cook for about 3 to 5 minutes so the greens can be wilted. Add diced cherry tomatoes and a sprinkle of feta cheese for a burst of flavor and texture. Season with salt, pepper, and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Serve the sautéed greens alongside scrambled eggs or toasted whole grain bread for a satisfying breakfast. That concludes our list of the top 5 breakfasts that can protect the eyes and reduce vision loss. So, what are you waiting for? Begin to incorporate them into your breakfast routine today. However, remember to consume them in moderation. You can also talk to your nutritionist to know how much of these foods are good for you. If you found this video helpful, then you might also enjoy this one on the top 4 nuts that can fight cancer and reduce inflammation by Dr. Michael Greger. Click on the video showing on your screen now to discover these powerful nuts. See you there!